Good afternoon, welcome. The format for this afternoon will be a Q&A, so we'll start with a couple questions for Sara, and then we'll open up to the audience as well afterward for a few questions as well. One of our most versatile runners in the world, she's won national titles at distances from the mile to the marathon, set an American record in the half marathon, and tossed in a 2011 Pan Am Games gold medal in the steeplechase for good measure. Since making her marathon debut in 2015, she became the third fastest American in history when she won the 2020 Marathon Project in 2:20:32. Ladies and gentlemen, Sara Hall. So Sara, you competed at the World Indoors, the World Cross Country, and even the World Athletic Half Marathon Championships, but what does it mean to make your first World Outdoor Team?
Yeah, it's really special.
It feels super special to be able to make my first outdoor team here. I actually was out here to get my uniform and do team processing about a month ago, and went out and was running the course and just got like tears in my eyes thinking about just all the moments here in Eugene, like trying to make the outdoor world team in the track and just coming up close sometimes, but never quite being able to get that outdoor team, and then to now get to make my first one the time that the US is hosting it for the very first time, like in this spot where I've experienced, a lot of those near misses. It just felt really special and really redemptive, so I'm really excited to be a part of it.
How's your training been going up to the lead up, and what have been some of the biggest challenges, but also some of the most rewarding moments you've experienced thus far?
Yeah, my training's gone really well for this event. I'm really excited. I've done a lot of work up in 9,000 feet in Crested Butte, Colorado, and just trying to get as strong as possible and just really building on the stuff that I've done the last year and a half, really, since the Marathon Project. I feel like I've been putting in a lot of good work for the last year and a half, and it just hasn't really kind of been evidenced in a marathon yet, just because I focused on the track for the Olympic trials, and then Chicago was really hot, and then Tokyo I had a little knee injury before, and so I'm really excited to hopefully have the culmination of this last year and a half of hard work be hopefully evidenced in this race. So yeah, I didn't really miss a day for injury or illness at all this build up, and I would say one of the challenges was just I took a really hard fall in February and banged my knee really hard, and I still have kind of some residual stuff from that, where the bone, like a bone bruise and some things with the tendon. So it would get irritated after big workouts, and so that was something I was kind of always managing throughout the build-up. But thankfully, it didn't really slow me down. Like, I did some of my best work I've ever done, and yeah, didn't miss any days or anything. So really excited about that.
And then what have been some of the most rewarding pieces in this build-up for your first team as a part of the World Athletics?
Yeah, I think what was most rewarding was just seeing how my body really absorbed the training. As an aging athlete, I'm 39, you never know when your body's maybe not going to perform like it used to. But I think what was really exciting to me was I feel like my body handled the training the best it ever had, even though I did a little bit more than I ever had before. And so to me, that was really exciting, because I want to be able to keep doing the sport and keep improving, and so this gives me hope that I can do that. And I think just having my husband as part of the process, is always so much fun. That's always really rewarding to get to go after this together and get to share the journey together. He's by my side on the bike most days, and I even get to share some miles with my daughter Mia, who'll be running the Asics Uplift 5K tomorrow morning. So yeah, it'll be fun to see what she does there. But she's getting quite serious about training, so it's really fun to share the journey with her as well.
In having your kids be a part of it too, what have they sort of taught you as a part of the journey for running, just as they've gotten into it a little bit more as well?
Yeah, it's been really cool to see running just be an empowering thing in their own lives, and just to see, they came from a culture where they weren't super empowered as women, and just to see how running can just give them that confidence, and I think yes, it's helped me just not take for granted the opportunities I've had as a woman and in the sport, especially with the 50th anniversary of Title IX this year and everything. I think I just kind of took for granted what I had available, but seeing my daughters and their process really helps me appreciate the opportunities I have and want to just capitalize on them and take advantage of opportunities like Monday.
Speaking of Monday, have you done any course preparation work, or what is your what has your lead up been going into Monday?
Yeah, I did come out and run the course in August during the Eugene Marathon, and that was really helpful to see, as well as running it when I came and processed a month ago. And so yeah, I like that. I like the course a lot. I think that it's a faster course for World Championships, especially because it's looking like we're gonna have really good weather for July World Championships in the summer. We may never get weather in the 50s again, and so I really like that. So yeah, I'm excited just how it runs. I think what I'm most looking forward to is the crowd, just because having competed in Hayward Field so many times, that's the best part of Hayward is the crowd and how knowledgeable they are and how exciting of a platform that is. And so I'm hopeful that we can pack even more people out on the roads Monday morning. So I really hope people come out.
Terrific. All right, we can open it up to a couple of questions. Brian Metzler.
Well, if you can hold me the mic, so
Perfect.
we can just wait.
Hello.
Hello again, Sarah. Talk about, you came out from altitude yesterday. Talk about what that is, coming down to sea level to run, and also the change in dry climate to more humid down here.
Yeah, well, I come up and down from altitude quite a bit at home. I'll pop down to Phoenix and do workouts and things. So I think for me, my body's used to kind of coming up and down. I think some people really try to time their come down from altitude in certain windows or things, but I found my body's pretty flexible that way. But it definitely feels amazing to be down here. I haven't done very much at sea level at all this buildup, and so this feels so good. I never will forget the first time I trained at 9,000 feet in Ethiopia and then flew to a race. I was doing my pre-race strides, or strides a couple days before the race, and usually you get a little winded from the stride, and then you recover and go again. But I just wasn't winded at all, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So yeah, that's why we're up there in Crested Butte. It's for Monday. We've been up there all summer, as well as it's a beautiful place that our family really enjoys. But yeah, as far as humidity, I've been trying to run at warmer times of day, as well as with some more clothing and doing some stuff in the steam room just to prepare for that, because that is a change. The mountains is a really dry climate, and I feel like I really struggled in Chicago when it was both warm and really humid last fall. So fortunately it's going to be cooler, and I don't think that'll be as much of an issue, but yeah, definitely tried to prepare for it. Yeah.
Any other questions?
Sarah, what will make the race a success for you?
Yeah, I think just staying fully present out there, and Ryan and I talked about we're not as focused on a time or a place. It's more just the focus is really how deep can you go, and how much can you get out of yourself on the day is more my focus. So that's a little bit vague. I mean, obviously to medal would be an absolute dream come true, and on paper I'm probably not a favorite to medal, but I found if you prepare really well and then you have the opportunities, it's preparation meeting opportunity, and that's what it's going to take for me to do that. And I've had those moments in my career, the London Marathon moments where, I ran smart, and you kind of have to bank on other people fading, but then you have those moments of getting on the podium. And so that's the kind of stuff I dream about. But I think it's more just really being present, of enjoying the atmosphere out there, I think is the biggest reason why I'm doing this race, just to get to experience running for the USA on home soil in this first time ever at the World Championships, really being present in the moment.
Any other questions? Wonderful. Well, everyone will be cheering you on Monday. You have quite the support group from our team as well as everyone else. So thank you for taking the time today, and good luck on Monday.
Thank you.